First of all, Wisconsin's very good, and they played exceptionally well. So it's certainly credit them. But, we went in there, and I think we got their attention after that first period. We had a really, really strong first period, and just had the one goal lead. It was unfortunate because we had some chances where we may have been able to get a crooked number up, which certainly is going to help no matter where you play. But I thought they made some adjustments. They certainly came out a lot harder in the second period, and from that point on, I thought again they were extremely well. Their habits were what were so impressive defensively, just the things they were doing. So, but you know what, we battled, and again, just for our group, it was a good experience going into a venue like that with a crowd like that, and it's certainly it's gonna help us. It's a process. That's what we told them. We can't dwell on past results. Just realize every time we're playing, it's an opportunity to get better. And certainly there were some individuals I thought had real strong weekends. And but again, we're now Duluth's up, so that one's in the past. And now we work on some things. We keep getting better and get after Duluth on Friday. Well, again, it's WCHA action. It's there's three big points, and if you look at both of our teams, very very similar in terms of our record. We both have played pretty challenging schedules in terms of the teams we played. We played Clarkson, they played Boston College, and their conference foes, Ohio State and Minnesota, have certainly been pretty doggone salty. So. We know it's going to be a challenge. They're a good team. Their top two lines in particular are outstanding. They're as good as any lines in the league. They have some very very active defense that'll jump up in the play. And if you've fallen asleep in your zone, they'll bite you because they're active. So Mar does a great job. They just again, it's going to be a challenge because very similar situations. Obviously, we're both sitting at 0 points. We both want to start moving up the ladder, so I'm sure it's going to be a very spirited weekend because we've had a pretty good rivalry with them in the last since I've been here. I mean, they've always been we've played in the playoffs a couple times, and obviously with North Dakota gone now, they're probably the closest in proximity. So it's it's a big series, so we're looking forward to it. Yeah, well, no doubt. I thought we learned a lesson Saturday. I thought Wisconsin came out we're gonna show them right off the bat. One, we can win this game in the first 10 minutes, and they came out and I thought we didn't have a very good start, and they took advantage of it. But that's what good teams do. And so, yeah, you definitely need to be ready to have a good start at Shoulder. Absolutely. I think that's really, really important, no matter who you play. So certainly this weekend, that's going to be one of our points of emphasis is being ready when that puck drops. Absolutely. Well, I thought, back on defense, we had, like Heather Olson on Friday, I thought was really, really good. And, we took her out, put Kara Worth in, and Kara had an outstanding game on Saturday. Those two, for the first time playing in Madison, I thought both did very, very well. Mac Lange and Tina Campa, again, have been pretty doggone consistent in how they played. Up front, I thought all the lines did a fairly decent job of that Saturday or Friday. Particularly, we certainly generated a lot more in terms of quality chances, and not that we didn't finish well. I think Wisconsin certainly had a lot to do with it. Again, to talk about their habits, their stick on puck was outstanding, and they thwarted some really good opportunities we had just by being really good defensively. But again, just going into that place against a really, really good team, you need a lot of things to go your way, and we just didn't have enough of them, obviously, to be successful.
We always had pretty close games with them. It's just a short drive. We've had a lot of playoff games against them, I guess. So it's definitely a pretty competitive game between us.
We know they don't have Maddie Rooney this year, and we know their goaltending is a lot different. So we don't exactly know what to expect coming from them with their goaltending, but we know it's our game. We need to play our own game and not necessarily just worry about them.
I guess we kind of were up and down throughout each game. I think we started pretty good. Well, we started pretty good, I guess, both games besides the second game, first goal. But just play consistent and not get down or up, and kind of keep the momentum on our side. And we got to put the puck in the net somehow. So take our eyes away, get a lot of shots and stuff, I think is pretty big.
Yeah, this so far since we've played those games, we've talked about playing a full 60 minutes. And we're really hit or miss sometimes when we're playing, and we just need to play consistently, like Bergie was saying.
We have a really good senior class, I think, but definitely, even like some of the freshmen, I guess we're all like seem to be on the same page. We all want to win. We all want to be here. I think so. I think it's just like obviously a team effort, but again, like when it comes to these big games, I definitely think the upperclassmen, especially our senior captains and stuff, play a big role anyways.
Yeah, I really agree with Bergie there. I mean, we have freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors all stepping up, and I think we're a really close and tight-knit team this year, which really helps, and everybody feels comfortable to be able to feel like they can say something in the locker room, even though they might be a younger player. I feel like some of them have been, to me at least, I feel kind of lucky, but being able to get the first one, I mean, you kind of just let your stress release a little bit, and you just need to remember to go out and play your game, and I don't know, I feel comfortable this year, I guess.
Yeah, I guess like any game we play in the WCHA, it's obviously a tough league, so they're all hard games. But yeah, it has been a grind, I guess, so far. But I think just like every weekend and every week, like in practice, we have to have the same mentality. I don't know, we can't like let up at all. So.
Yeah, I really agree with Bergie, and I think, we just need to remember that we are a really talented and good team, and we are capable of winning games, but just the little breakdowns have been hurting us, and if we fix up some of those things and tweak a couple things this week in practice, I think we'll have a good weekend.